Our next finalist is Will Stein, the offensive coordinator at Oregon. Oregon's offense was pretty good last year, but they got a lot better this year. If you look at their offense, most of you are SEC football fans, I'm sure. You can remember when Bo Nix played at Auburn. He was okay. Once he got to Oregon, he got better. But this past season, phenomenal. Heisman Trophy finalist. It's because of his offense. Oregon hasn't had a Broyles Award finalist since 2014. They will play undefeated Liberty, 13-0 in the Fiesta Bowl. Take the Ducks and give the points. Let's get to the videotape.
Will Stein, Oregon. To Nix, to the end zone, and it's into the arms of Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Oregon. 4 years ago, Will Stein was calling the offensive shots for Texas's Lake Travis High School. This season, Will was in charge of one of the most productive offenses in the country. An Oregon offense that was good last season is now in the lead under Stein. The numbers are crazy. 45 points a game, which is second in the country. Number one in passing yards a game, 351. And no offense in the country had more first downs or allowed less quarterback sacks than Stein's Duck offense. Stein's Oregon offense scored at least 30 points in every game this season. It's one of the great success stories in college football. In one season, Will Stein jumps from Texas San Antonio to powerhouse Oregon and knocks it out of the park. Please welcome a 34-year-old with the it factor. Broyles Award finalist, Oregon offensive coordinator, Will Stein.
Well, Darby, now I know why you want me to shave my beard. Man, I ain't just shaving some of those videos right there. First of all, man, what an honor. God, this is incredible. This room on TV, broadcast across the country on YouTube, like this is an unbelievable honor. I can't even describe to you guys how cool this is. I mean, I am one lucky individual right now. I want to thank the Broyles Foundation, Betsy, Molly, David, Jeff. I mean, I know everybody up here said it's a first-class event. They are not lying. This is from the minute we touched down here in Little Rock to the hospitality at the Capitol Hotel, which is fantastic, absolutely beautiful, to the food, to the socializing, to being able to connect with some high school coaches last night. This has just been unbelievable opportunity that I will never forget. I obviously talked about my wife, but I want to recognize her, Darby. We met in 2012 at the University of Louisville. I was playing football, I was driving around, and I saw some pretty lady running around and said, "Who is that?" And she's a new lacrosse player. I was like, "Whoa, okay. I'm going to need to get to know some lacrosse players." And sure enough, 10 years later, we got married. We had our first son, Joey. He's now a year and 2 weeks, so if you can imagine that timeline, I took this job when Joey was 2 weeks old, moved across the country to Oregon when he was 6 weeks old, and it's never easy. It's never easy to leave people that you love. Everybody thinks it's an easy transition, but it's not. But because of Darby, because of the way that she's handled everything, the unbelievable mother that you are, you've made it easy. You've made my life much easier, which we all know that this profession is not. But because of your love, your support, it's been incredible. And speaking of Joey, he is named after Darby's grandfather, Joe Carruthers, who was a player and coach at Michigan State, who actually passed away with Alzheimer's, probably about 5 years ago. So this means a lot to us, means a lot to our family, much more than just the plaque, the award, the coaching, because we know what this foundation's all about, and it's really important to us as well. I want to thank my family, who I know is watching, my mom, Debbie, my dad, Matt, my brothers, Matthew, Nathan, and Lee, all my family back home in Louisville, Kentucky. It's just a really special moment to know that you guys have been along this ride with me, from being a walk-on at Louisville quarterback, rising up the ranks, going to high school football in Austin, Texas, and now here on this stage representing the University of Oregon. Very, very cool. I want to recognize the other guys on this stage. I mean, I feel blessed even being the same era as you guys. You guys have been doing this much longer than me. That's not a knock on anybody's age up here now, okay? That's just some facts. And, I told Coach Denbrock last night, he doesn't even know, but I was in the audience watching him clinic at an AFCA convention when he was at Notre Dame. I've known Sharon since I was 19 years old. He was a graduate assistant at Louisville when I played. And to see his career where it is now, he's a man that I look up to in this profession. Coach Bobo, just when I think about Mike Bobo's offenses, they're just so clean. They play free, fast, and efficient, and just really respect all the work that you do. And then Coach Parker, obviously we got to know each other over the weekend, but when you think Iowa football, you think about toughness, and he exemplifies that just on a daily basis when you get to know him. I want to thank the University of Oregon. I want to thank Rob Mullins, our athletic director. I want to thank Dan Lanning specifically for taking a chance on me. Dan's got an unbelievable story. He was obviously a Broyles Award finalist twice, but before that, he was a middle school PE teacher. So he knows what it's like to work from the ground up. He knows what real coaching is. He knows that relationships matter, connection, being able to grow in this profession, being tough-minded, and being able to sacrifice for your family are all things that matter to him. And he saw that in me and took a chance. So I'll be forever indebted to him and grateful for the University of Oregon for taking a chance on me. Just a little old G5 school in San Antonio, Texas. It's a lifetime, it's a dream come true. It really is. I want to thank our offensive staff. Like all these guys mentioned, I know it's repetitive, but it's true. This is a award for them as much as it is for me. I'm just one piece of the puzzle. But when you think about the unity that we showed together as an offensive staff, I think that's what really showed out on the field. Talk about Alik Terry, offensive line coach, Drew Maringer, our tight ends coach, Junior Adams, receivers, Carlos Laughlin, running backs, Jordan Salkin, who works with our quarterbacks, Koa Kai, Steve Wanga, Cutter Leftwich, Jack Smith, Reese Messner, Colin Lockett. We have a phenomenal staff of men that do things the right way, that really tutor these young guys and help them grow on and off the field. And it's really special to share this stage knowing that I'm representing them as much as I'm representing anybody else. It's a player's game. We all know I got the chance to coach Bo Nix. It was pretty damn cool. And I wouldn't trade 1 minute of this year trying to coach anybody else. He's extremely special to me, but more than just Bo, our entire offense. I got to coach Bucky Irving. I got to coach Troy Franklin, Terrence Ferguson, Stephen Jones, Jackson Powers Johnson, these phenomenal football players and guys for the last 8-9 months. And when I say a dream come true, I'm serious. It's unbelievable that I'm even in this position on this stage. And I got to coach those guys at Oregon in Autzen Stadium. What a dream come true. So thank you to the players. Our message to our players this year was going from good to great. And defining that is tough because you can look at wins and losses, and did we go from a good team to a great team? You could argue the only great team up here is Sharon because he's in the Final Four. But I know all these guys are part of great teams. I know our team was great in more ways than just wins and losses. And it's about the consistency that we showed from start to finish. Did we want to win all of them? Sure we did. Did it hurt when we lost? It hurt like hell. But we know that we grew. We know that we became better. We became more of a tight-knit team, a tight-knit community, and it showed on the way that we played. And I'm forever proud of this team. I'm forever proud to be a Duck. I'm proud to be associated with this wonderful award, and I cannot wait to see what happens next at the University of Oregon. So thank you very much. Appreciate everybody in this room. Go Ducks.